Okay, time to figure out what's on this thing.
Another challenger. It has been ages. Perhaps you have forgotten how this game is played. Allow me to remind you. Play the squirrel card. Now, play your stoat. Stoats cost 1 blood. Sacrifices must be made. An honorable death. Play the stoat. Wolves require 2 sacrifices. You don't have enough. Ring the bell to end your turn, and commence combat. Your stoat stands unopposed. The number on the bottom left is its attack power. 1. Your stoat dealt me 1 damage. I added it to the scale. You win if you tip my side all the way down. Like this. My turn. Your stoat stands in the way of my coyote. My coyote dealt 2 damage to your stoat. That means your stoat's health is 2 less. If a creature's health reaches 0, it dies. It's your turn again. You may draw from your deck, or you may draw a squirrel. How dull. You know you can play more than 1 card per turn, right? Because you are learning, I will pass. Again, the choice. A random card from your deck, or the certainty of a squirrel. The wolf demands 2 sacrifices. Four damage dealt, 4 weights on the scale. You've won this match. They won't all be so easy. Let me recall your story. Oh yes. You were lost deep in the forest. A single path revealed itself. 2 denizens of the forest approached you tentatively. The caustic adder, damage from its poison bite, is always lethal. The undying cat, sacrificing the poor beast does not kill it. Only one may grace your paltry deck. Another creature joins your caravan. Some of the creatures of the forest seemed willing to follow you. You came across an abandoned sack. You found a squirrel in a bottle, break in case of emergency. And have a second. Another useful implement. I'll allow you to tip the scales with it. 3 is as much as you can carry. You were ambushed while crossing some rough terrain.
You didn't sacrifice me? How kind. Maybe you'll
Take your turn.
play along for now.
You may now see my moves ahead of time.
Here we go.
the ambitious wolf cub, it ages swiftly. The river snapper demands 2 sacrifices. The airborne bat flies over creatures to attack directly. Ha! My bat flew right over your stoat. You prevailed, and trekked onwards past the now bloodied terrain. The young wolf cub. It grows into a wolf after a single turn. The meek sparrow, an inexpensive if feeble flying creature. You stumbled into some strange stones in the mist. You were compelled to choose a worthy sacrifice, one that will be lost forever. You looked upon your menagerie and selected a healthy host.
What an honor.
A ghastly spectacle, but the soul of the wolf cub now lives in the stoat. Behold my totem. It inscribes my canine cards with the airborne sigil.
He's completely insane. You see that, right? No care for the rules. Pathetic, really.
Enough.
Hope he keeps me around to watch me suffer. Back on the board.
My totem has granted my coyote the power of flight. You're 3 damage away from winning. Impressive. You may yet survive this ordeal. Knock on wood. The flighty elk. It moves after attacking. The conniving raven. A blight upon the skies. You came across a small group of survivors. Faces shrunken from starvation, they huddled around a campfire. They looked upon your group of creatures and beckoned. "Come, warm one of your creatures by the fire," one said. "Warm it by the fire. That will enhance its power," said another. You noticed one of the survivors wiping drool from their mouth. The fire warmed the poor river snapper, enhancing its power. One of the survivors reached toward it. Another gnashed their teeth. Without a word, you pulled the river snapper away from the fire and left.
There's a way out for both of us. It's somewhere in this foul cabin.
Be silent or I will tear you to shreds! You can't draw blood from a grand fur.
This spot? You sure? Wow, seriously?
You've lost. Using this as a learning opportunity may be the only way to mitigate my disappointment. Get up. Get up from the table. Fetch me the candlestick from atop the barrel beside the door. Bring it here. Now, sit back down. Let me explain something to you. That was one of the 2 mistakes you can make here. If you make another, I must sacrifice you. Now, where were we? The proud wolf, a vicious contender. A rock may get you out of a hard place. Choose one. If you deem it necessary, you may cut up one of my cards with these. A powerful item. Turn this and I'll skip my next turn. Feeling overburdened enough with the full 3 items, you carried on. The trees seemed to close in around you as a chill mist descended. In the distance, you could hear the clinking of metal on stone. A hobbled figure stood in your path. Hee-haw! 'Twas the prospector!
He's doing the prospector again? Easy, boss. The mule's key. Okay. Ow!
Did I neglect to mention overkill damage? Excess damage is not wasted. It carries over to the card behind the mangled corpse of the victim. Lucky for you. Dagnabbit, my mule! I hope you didn't think it would be that easy. There's gold in them cards! Gold! I've struck gold! Get him! Behold, the rule book. Allow me to light your candles once more. I won't be killing you quite yet. You're the first in a while to overcome a boss. As a reward, you are granted an opportunity to select a rare card. Choose carefully. Poor abandoned child. It does not die when sacrificed, but do you have the heart to try? A largely unimpressive specimen. This level of brutish strength needs no explanation. With the sound of the prospector's pickaxe still ringing in your ears, you carried onwards. The rank smell of rot and mold permeated the humid air. Every step forward was answered by some nearby slip or slither. You tread cautiously into the wetlands. The inviolable beehive. When it is attacked, you will draw a bee. The ornery porcupine. Sharp quills await those who dare attack it. The stalwart snapper. A near impenetrable defense. A group of starving survivors stood around a dying campfire. There is room for a creature around the fire, one said. The warmth will enhance its health, said another. One of the survivors said nothing at all, but could not stop licking their lips.
No way.
The health of the beehive was enhanced by the warmth. As one of the survivors began pulling a knife from their pocket, you withdrew.
It's me. Total misplay. Enough!
A well-earned point of damage. I didn't think you would really do it. How brutal of you. You dealt me more damage than you needed to win. However, in my game, such feats are rewarded. To be precise, a tooth to keep for each extra damage dealt. The trapper may be interested in your spoils. You must make a different kind of choice now. Choose not a specific beast, but decide the cost that you wish to pay. The regal moose. The creatures of the wild make way for it. A random card with a cost of 3. What were you expecting? Its bleeding yields 3 blood, if you can ignore the bleeding. might of the moose cannot be halted. You were stopped along the way by a trapper looking to liquidate his pelts. There was something uncanny about his appearance, but you were quickly distracted by his wares. Care to look at me pelts? Take a pelt, free of charge. See the quality? You'll need more teeth for that one. You're leaving already? Please, consider me pelts! Thanks for your business. The man assured you of the value of the pelts. They appear to be useless in a fight. But he mentioned that the trader further down the path would reward you for them. You encountered a small outpost in the woods tended by a mysterious woman. It was the trader that the old trapper had mentioned. Her appearance was unsettling, but you were mollified by her offerings. Do you mind if I examine those pelts of yours? Let's start with your hair pelts. Here's what I can offer. I can trade you any of these. Take your time. These pelts are most excellent. My thanks. My boss battles are high-stakes tests of your aptitude. With one flame, you will either overcome them or die. Fear not. I will let you keep the smoke. A foul smell invaded your nostrils and caused your throat to seize. A hulking man sat by a brackish pond with his feet submerged in the dark water. He pulled a hook from a pile of rotting fish and rose to his feet. I am the angler. Go fish. Which fish? Hard to choose. New fish. Easy choose. Take new fish. Easy. Mine now. Go fish. Too fast. Too soon. Go fish. You aren't dead yet. This isn't purgatory. Though you may think of it that way. Before you expire, I must ask you a favor. I would like a memento. Your very own death card. It's quite plain at the moment, isn't it? We will work together to amend that. I want this to be the perfect memento of you. Here are some cards from your mediocre deck. We can put them to good use. Please, choose a card to draw the cost from. A cost of 1 blood from the beehive. And another. This time I will use its power and health, the numbers. 1 power and 1 health from the elk fawn. Now choose a card from which we will extract the sigils. A sigil of airborne from the raven. I never did ask you your name. There is now but one final matter. The portrait. Are you ready? You do not need to smile. Here we go again. Another challenger. Perhaps it is time. Perhaps you can understand bones. The resourceful opossum costs 2 bones. You gain a bone when one of your creatures perishes, for any reason. From the death of your creature, you've gained a bone. You will not lose this until it is spent, or the battle ends. Oh. I forgot your figurine. Get up and fetch it for me. It's beside the safe. Let us continue. The meager coyote, but what did you expect for only 4 bones? The nefarious rattler, a brittle creature once past its monstrous fangs. The unkillable cockroach, it returns to your hand after dying. You know, you're free to get up again, to keep your blood flowing. Some bone tokens for a rainy night.
Are you smart or something? He usually doesn't even bother teaching about bones. Alright, here's a tip. I saw a past victim writing a passcode in the rulebook. Keep me alive.
I see the way this is going. I concede. You may accept my surrender, or you may finish this match the slow way. If you desire it, you may stand now. It will allow me time to plan. I am no tyrant. You may stand whenever the map is unrolled. It allows me time to plan your next encounter. But do keep your hands off my possessions.
Oh, hello. I wasn't sure if I could ever escape that iron crypt. Is this still around? That stunt wolf? This madness must end.
Put that away! I forgot I had put that there. Very well. You may add it to your deck, and I'll deal you one every so often. Formidable creatures, those ants. Very well. I will add them to your deck, and make them available for future challengers. Curious. Without having met her, this wood carving is meaningless. In time, you will understand its power. Warm a creature by the fire? Enhance its health, said a hungry survivor. The fire warmed the weary wolf and enhanced its health. You suspected the intentions of the survivors were less than pure. With your wolf in tow, you retreated into the woods.
You again?
Indeed. Our friend freed me.
Well, I basically told them how to do it. You got a plan?
We have another friend here.
You've gotta be. I wouldn't call him a friend, but I suppose we are in deep this time.
You have me here. I surrender. You came across a hobbled man standing beside some boulders. You caught me off guard! Not supposed to see me till further down the road. Say, I like me a gamble. If and ye can pick a boulder that has gold in it, ye can keep it. Show me where to strike! Hee-ho! 'Tis gold! I can barely abide giving it to you. But a promise is a promise where I'm from. The incessant clank, clank, clanking reverberated between your ears. The path ahead was blocked by a grotesque figure. 'Twas the prospector! Hee-ho! Dagnabbit! There's gold in them cards! Gold! That struck gold! Get him! Let me relight your candles. Very well. You may choose a rare card. I have no words for this freak of nature. After the harrowing encounter with the prospector, you gathered yourself and continued onwards. Let me see. The air grew thick with moisture. The buzzing and chirping of insects drowned out the sound of your footfalls. You beheld the wetlands. You arrived at the inky black mouth of a cave. A strange beast lurked within. It spoke, "Pass one of my trials, and I will be yours," in a raspy voice. 3 creatures will be drawn from your deck. They will decide your success or failure. It spoke again, "But first you will choose a trial." The trial of health. The 3 drawn cards must have at least 6 health combined to pass. The trial of power. The 3 drawn cards must have at least 4 attack power combined to pass. The trial of blood. The 3 drawn cards must cost at least 4 blood combined to pass. Let the trial of health begin!
I wish you well.
1 from the elk fawn, 2 from the stinkbug, 6 from the caged wolf. You have passed the trial. The beast revealed itself. It was the inhabited wolf joined your menagerie. You've plucked that from the oil painting. You must not like the cards that I deal you. Fine. You came across some familiar stones, but there was something different. You intuited that the fate of the creature selected for this would not be pleasant.
Please no.
You callously slaughtered the worker ant. However, the Bone Lord was pleased by your sacrifice. A minor boon of the Bone Lord. You will start each battle with 1 extra bone. You shook off the viscera of the poor worker ant and carried onwards. Show me some exquisite pelts. Is that a golden pelt? Magnificent. You have my gratitude. The mud tugged hard at your feet, forcing you to slow your pace. A rank odor caused your stomach to churn and your eyes to water. It was the rotting fish that hung from the branches around you. A huge man approached. Go fish!
The angler, mind his hook. Play a squirrel or something when he aims it. That will protect your best cards. Good play.
Stay a fish. Hard choose. Fresh. Choose. Go fish. Go fish.
That stings.
Need a light? Your reward? The uninspiring deck. Perhaps you can find a use for it? The prudent pack rat. Never doubt the utility of a well-stocked pack. You considered one of the angler's catches as a meal, but the rank odor deterred you. Dinner would have to wait. Let me think. A frigid gust of wind billowed, unwelcome, into your lungs. The beauty of the falling snow failed to distract you from the chill in your bones. You had ascended to the snow line. The monstrous grizzly. Its form speaks enough of its efficacy. The bountiful warren. It spawns a rabbit when it is played.
So strange. Why can't I remember his name? I believe I lost some of my memory in the flash.
Never doubt the fecundity of rabbits.
Shall we?
Look, there's a third talking card somewhere around here. Personally, I hate the guy. Biggest killjoy ever. But he's the only one of us with a plan to get things back to normal. Back on the board.
What was that? You finally pried my special dagger from the paws of that squirrel, though you may wish that you hadn't. I've the most exquisite pelts! The first is free. Much appreciated. Believe it or not, you're not the first to lose an eye here. This isn't much fun if you're half blind. Perhaps you'd like to replace it? Better? Regardless, the choice is final. The adept kingfisher, a slippery hunter. A man stood before you, a man you recognized immediately. It was the Trapper. You reached out to examine his wares, but he stopped you. Sorry, but today you will supply the pelts.
This spot? You sure? Enough!
Too fast! Too soon! I'll pass my next turn. I'm obligated to pass.
Oh, come on!
You will make an exquisite pelt. Stay there. No need to move. I'm afraid you are not dead yet. Hold still. Where did I put that camera of mine? Pathetic. Did you really think I would leave film in there? Do you have any idea what that camera is capable of? Give me that. We have a memento to create. Behold, your death card. Shall we begin to ink it? I never did ask you your name. One thing now remains. I must capture your visage. Say cheese. Not much for trading, that last one. Are you prepared to make the right deals? A gift from the angler. You see, he was recently defeated and wishes to redeem himself. It would be unfortunate if you were to fall to the prospector before he was given that chance. This hook is powerful. You may steal one of my cards with it. For that reason, you will not find any others along the path. Use it wisely. It seems the lowly Stinkbug has made its way in. But it is dealt, so it stands. No, you may not choose a specific beast. Instead, you must now decide on a tribe that you prefer. A randomly chosen reptile card. Did you wish for something else? An ancient woman emerged from behind an oak tree. She carefully laid out intricate wood carvings, then gestured at them brusquely. Choose! The old woman bared her teeth in satisfaction. Your first totem was complete. The stinky sigil will now be marked upon all your squirrel creatures. Would you care for a new eye? Happy with that one?
Take the film roll before he sees it, now!
What are you doing over there? Turn to face me. What are you up to over there?
I ought to thank you. How has it been?
It has been quite bad. I am trapped in the body of a stoat in the paper of a card.
I see that. And I, of course, have set up a way to reset once more.
Go on.
Our player friend here, they already hold the key.
So you have found the stunted wolf. I've seen this play out enough times to know that a plan is in motion. Make haste.
Here we are.
Keep me alive.
Cracking!
Ow!
The licentious field mice. You will draw a copy when they are played. The tenacious skink. It moves over when attacked, leaving its tail behind. The venerable alpha. Its courage emboldens the creatures that stand beside it.
You took the film roll. Is that correct? My plan nears its moment of truth, but you must defeat him first.
Nice top deck.
Are you sure?
You sure?
A chill mist closed in around you. You were not alone. A figure emerged from the fog. Stand in the way of me, gold! Be darned!
Prospector boss, again.
My mule! And her pack! There's gold in them cards! Gold! I've struck gold! Your lives are restored. Choose carefully. The amorphous amoeba. Its sigils are ever-changing. Canine, hooved, reptilian, feathered, insectoid, the amalgam is all. Free of the prospector's unhinged gaze, you looked ahead. Oh yes, I know. As the air grew humid, your boots became harder to pull from the mud. The dank smell of tepid water invaded your nostrils. You had reached the wetlands. The amount of items you can carry is 3, and you have 3. Instead, perhaps you'll accept this gift from my friend. The prudent pack rat. Never doubt the utility of a well-stocked pack.
We meet again.
Yep.
Greetings.
You came upon the old woodcarver who fixed her intense gaze upon you. After an overlong moment of silence, she moved to offer her carvings. The gray-haired woman silently collected her carvings and left. You found yourself among a grove of thick and pungent mushrooms. You squinted to see a figure through a thick cloud of spores. We are the mycologists, yes?
Yes.
And we are performing our experiments far from...
We are not welcome elsewhere.
We will experiment on your flock, yes? We will need 2 of the same creatures.
One for each of us.
I think this could get messy.
Look away.
The river snapper. It is now 1. You beheld an immense man enslouched beside a mucky pond. He appeared to be tearing hunks of flesh from a fish corpse. Some of the chunks were thrown back to the pond, where a few ghoulish birds snapped them up, and some were sloppily pushed into the hulking man's mouth. You bring fresh fish? Easy choose.
Lucky draw. Back on the board.
Goldfish. You will not perish quite yet. Perhaps one of these will entice you. The Stalwart Mole Man, the ultimate defense. Moving past the pond, you took a deep breath of fresh air and continued on. We will need another map. The relief of the fresh air quickly gave way to a bone-shaking chill. You guessed at the path ahead as the snow increasingly obscured it. You had climbed to the snow line. Let the trial of health begin.
I wish you luck.
Did I help?
2 from the stunted wolf, 2 from the pack rat, 2 from the stinkbug. Success. Did you bring us 2 of the same?
We would like to experiment.
You may want to.
Avert your eyes.
You now have but 1 elk fawn. Is it stronger? The covetous magpie. It can fetch any card in your deck. You took in the familiar sights and scents of the trapper's pelts. But something was different. The once friendly man now beheld you with a steely gaze. I'm afraid I must be skinning you today. Exquisite pelts, but the cycle must continue. Let's trade! Powerful cards, but I will only accept the finest pelts for them. Trade for what you can, but know this, the rest will stay and fight for me. I would have chosen differently. Reignite. Perhaps one of these will entice you. With the enigmatic trapper and trader now bleeding into the snow, you persisted. You could see a light in the distance. The end is near. A moment.
The choice is yours. The choice is yours.
eyes affix themselves on the small cabin. Its warm light a beacon in the oppressive darkness of the night. Surely this cabin marked the end of your travails. Steps away from the strange cabin, you were presented with an opportunity. I don't offer my boons to just any traveler. If you are able to pass my trials, you will be rewarded mightily. The Trial of the Swift. The 3 drawn cards must include a card with the Sprinter sigil. The Trial of Rarity. The 3 drawn cards must include a rare card. The Trial of the Thinned. The 3 drawn cards must include a card with the Waterborne sigil. Let the Trial of Rarity begin. Ura is a rare card. Success. I will grant you one of my most powerful boons. Cards that dramatically alter the game, and you don't even need to draw them. The Boon of the Forest. You will start a battle with grand furs on all of your spaces. The Boon of the Magpie's Eye. When you draw a card from your deck, you may choose any card in your deck to draw. The Boon of the Ambidextrous. You may draw twice at the beginning of your turn. We will repeat that once more. The Trial of Skins. The 3 drawn cards must include a pelt card. The Trial of the Ring. If you have a ring, you pass automatically. The Trial of the Winged. The 3 drawn cards must include a card with the Airborne sigil. Let the Trial of the Winged begin! Magpie is a card with the Airborne sigil. Success. Your choice of boons. The Boon of the Bone Lord. You will start a battle with 8 bones. The Boon of Goat's Blood. You will start a battle with a black goat on the board. The Boon of the Ambidextrous. You managed to get both of my boons. I rarely say this, but I am impressed. You have been a worthy adversary. But unfortunately, I must soon put you to death. You took your time out there. And I'm itching for another game. Are you ready to play? I hope you are adequately prepared. Perhaps one more, to be safe.
Select wisely.
Stale fish, hard to choose. Fish. Choose. Take new fish. Easy. Take fish. Goldfish.
It's me.
I am yours.
Your choice. Nice top deck.
You capably endured the onslaught of rare creatures. But the true challenge was forthcoming. Shadowy figures appeared before you. In their eyes glimmered a recognition of kinship, but colored by guilt. They were betraying you. I remember that one fondly.
I must trust you.
This damned moon. It's dramatic, yes, but it provides no value to my board. I wonder. Now that is value!
Good lord! Good lord!
Out of cards, I am sorry. I will attempt to hasten your demise. The moon will be your mercy.
Good play.
What's this? Weakening my moon with the stinky sigil? It makes no sense. Moons do not have a sense of smell. This is not how I imagine this battle going.
Ah! My flesh.
Okay.
You really destroyed the moon. I suppose all that's left is to finish me off. Go on.
Oh my, did I just I think I just beat him. Oh. Hey there, card gamers. I'm the Lucky Carter, and this is another pack opening video. Today, I am opening Catch Monsters packs and digging for that epic, shiny Transcend Dog! And here I'll add some crazy VFX with lightning bolts or something. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am about to open my first pack. Feeling good about this one. Feeling real good. Ooh, what do we got here? Okay, and our first rare is a Birchkin. Not exactly a viable competitive card, but hey, it's a pretty one. All right, next pack. Feeling even better about this one. I gotta say, these cards are feeling extra silky today. I mean, they're so smooth. Not sure what they're doing down there at the card factory, but these are feeling good in my hands. Okay, let's see what we got here. Some jank cards, maybe a few additions to my draft cube, we'll see. And our rare for this pack is Bandog. Not exactly riveting so far, but we have many packs to go. Next pack, here we come. Just cut out this part. Hey there, card gamers. I'm the Lucky Carter, and this is a vintage pack opening video. Today I'm opening a few super rare old packs I snagged at a garage sale. I've got 4 packs of Inscryption. You would not believe the deal I got on these. Now, not all of you will even remember this game. I'm barely old enough to have seen these going around in my childhood. For whatever reason, they only did 1 set of these cards and then stopped printing them. There's not a huge market for them anymore, but at the rate I got them for, there's not really much to lose. That being said, a foil Mantis God goes for a couple $100, so fingers crossed. Really cool art on these. Definitely stands the test of time. And our rare for this pack is Blue Mage. Cool looking card, but not going to be worth very much. All right. Let's see what we got going on in the second pack. This pack has been opened and resealed. Hope no one snuck the rare out of it. That would suck. Come on, people, honestly. Who opens and reseals a pack? Yeah. There's a set of coordinates on this card. Looks like they were drawn on with a pen. 49 degrees north, 123 degrees west. I think I'd have to check, but I think that's pretty nearby. All right, you guys, I'm out here living my best life. Got my trusty headlamp and shovel. Always come prepared, kids. All right. Whew. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Whew. Getting close. I think. Assuming there is a thing to get close to. This very well may be a massive waste of... All right. That's why you always bring an extra battery, boys and girls. Every time. You gotta come prepared. Key? All right. This is it. And now, we dig. I give a 75% chance it's a rock. But only one way to find out. What the fuck is that? Oh my god, you guys, I can't believe it. There's actually something here. What? What the fuck? Guys, are you seeing this? I'm a little confused. $11. Cheaper than a foil steam ball, really. Alright, fine. Wow, great video! Okay, time to figure out what's on this thing.
I do not celebrate often, and I seldom give gifts. But you, Challenger, you are worthy. Please do not be polite. Dig in. Is there something wrong? Your prize awaits. Very well. Come with me. Stand right there. Who gave you that? You absolute imprint! You